Joining us now, Nicarno Williams, Marketing and Special Projects Supervisor here at the RJRGLEANER Group, giving us insight on what to expect in this year's RG Cross Country Connect Road Show. Cross Country Connect sound a little different from previous years, so let's ask Nicarno about that. Good morning, friend. How are you?
Morning, guys.
Good to see you. Good to have you.
And good morning to all our viewers.
Yeah. Timing is a little different. Look like we're making a little few tweaks. What's happening?
Definitely tweaks. So normally we would have gone earlier in the year, but as you know, the country has been recovering from she who will not be named.
Yes, that
and so
woman.
Right, that girl. But we had to shift things down a little bit to accommodate for that recovery. And so a lot of our clients and our sponsors who would normally participate on cross country, they were like, boy, guys, please, shift it down a little bit so that we can make sure we are ready to go on the road. And so
I'm glad they still were ready to come with us, though, because a lot of them are recalibrating budgets and all the rest of it. So the fact that they were confident enough to say, we'll do it, but not now is a good thing.
Listen, cross country is an engine that there's no other promotional activation like it in the country. There's nothing else that gives you the value for your marketing dollar that cross country does, because it's all our platforms coming together to push our message and yours as our sponsor as we go across the island. And Cross Country Connect is us. We change it from invasion, because an invasion is, it's going, it just sounds, this year we want to connect Jamaica. Jamaica has been through so much, and we want to connect communities across Jamaica as we move through different parishes.
So what does this new format look like?
All right, so normally we would break it up into regions over 4 or 5 weeks. We have condensed it this year into 3 weeks, and we're going by county. So first we start off in Cornwall in the west, and then we go to Middlesex, and then we come home to Surrey. We start off, of course, with our church services. So each week, each Sunday, we go into the county of the week, and we worship with the community. And this Sunday, we're going to be at the Burchell Baptist Church in Montego Bay. So we encourage, of course, all the Montegonians and surrounding communities to come out to Burchell Baptist Church this Sunday and worship with the RJRGLEANER Group for our first cross-country service.
Okay. And then that week, what's going to be happening in that side of the island?
Oh, man. Our first broadcast will be on the Tuesday, and we're going to be blasting off with Jenny and Oral Tracy on their new program, which will now be on Fame 95, because that's one of the things we're going to use cross-country to do this year. We're introducing Jamaica to our new format for our newly integrated programs and stations.
With Oral and Jenny, blasting off is a good word.
Exactly, blast off indeed.
What time is that?
That starts at 9 a.m. at, there's this lovely mall in Montego Bay. Beautiful facility. It is the Harbour City Mall, right beside Pier 1 in Montego Bay. So we'll be there from 9 to 12 with Jenny and Oral. And then we take a small break and we start back on the same location with 2 live crew from 1 till 5. So we'll have Dahlia and Johnny on location after the Jenny and Oral finish blasting off in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So blast off. So we're launching the Connect, but we're also sensitizing folks and launching the new format.
The new format of our stations. Right.
And so Jenny and Oral are going to be in that 9 to 1 slot.
9 to 12.
9 to 12 slot
9 to 12,
on Fame.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's week 1.
That's the first broadcast on Tuesday.
Right.
And then we jump across to Beckford Plaza in Sav with Hotline and the Bones. And then, because Hotline is, its usual space, the Bones is now on Fame 95. So that's going to be our second day.
The Bones is what time?
The Bones is now 12 to 3.
Okay. And that's hosted by?
DJ Roderick, still Roderick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So, and listen, the format of these new shows, what they have done, bringing them together, is making them more powerful. So each of these brands are now going to be more impactful in the market space. Because as you know, the radio market is very fragmented. There are over 30 stations. So us combining them makes them individually more powerful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finish with week 1?
Listen,
Nick?
no. The last part of week 1 is the best part.
Party?
Harmony Beach Park, our community day. You know, normally we would call it a sports and family fun day. We are making it a community day because we're inviting the entire community to come out and participate in what will be on offer. We have sponsors that will be on location. You mean DBJ was just here telling you about their plans for cross country. You know, we'll have sunshine snacks there giving away and sampling and selling at very discounted prices. So you know, it's going to be a fun activity. We have BJLC, who is another sponsor of ours, that will be going across the island with us, making sure that people get their regulatory business up to date for gaming. And, you know, in our discussions, they advise us on different ways that persons can activate their services. They have a new website, you know, but we'll allow them to speak more about that. I think she's coming to join you guys on Monday.
Okay.
What about the television programs? Will they be going on the road also?
This year, we will not be taking Smile Jamaica out on the road.
No, but we television programs.
Right. Well, we do plan to have some links with Daytime Live.
Okay.
And listen, our digital platforms have been transformed. As you know, our YouTube channel has been growing tremendously, and we thank Jamaica so much for your support on YouTube. We are now at over 1.3 million subscribers, and that is no easy feat.
1.3 million subscribers.
So, you know, your subscription is one thing, but your reach is much more. We have over 9.1 million views on any average month, and that is really good.
Yeah. That's good for any advertiser who's watching to hear. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Talk us through quick time on the kind of 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, man. So, all right. Let's just look at the sports and family fun days and as the main events for each week. Week 2 is not the following week as it normally would be because we're going to take a small break for champs.
Got it.
Yeah, because next week is the start of champs, and we don't want to be in the market the same time as champs because that takes up a lot of the air in the media platform. So the following week, we start back and we go into Middlesex, and that Sports and Family Fun Day is supposed to be at the Porous Community Center. And then after that, we jump to week 3 and we're going to be having our community day at the Rudolph Eldermeyer Park in St. Thomas. So St. Thomas, look out for us. We're coming with a nice fun day, you know, rides for the kids, bounce abouts, we have games. So each of our community days will have an e-gaming zone where kids can come out and participate in tournaments and just, you know, play video games and have fun. And of course, we have other games, you know, your cornhole. It's a full day of fun and excitement. But
have you ever played? Oh, knew that.
Yeah, man. And Connect 4 is what I'm afraid.
Cap, where's Cap? So Cap is going to be out in St. Thomas to work
remember,
with the folks
guys,
with you guys. Okay.
Next week, Saturday, Harmony Beach Park. Come on out and participate in our community day. We're going to be there from 11 until 5. And one thing that we brought back this year that we started 2 years ago, our cross-country invasion auction. So we advise the viewers next week, start looking out in a Gleaner on your star, cut out your auction money, come out and buy.
What's auctioning, please?
Well, listen, last year we were auctioning 65-inch TVs, microwaves, toaster ovens, all kinds of appliances.
You don't want any personal
Clive.
You know that's a good idea, Simone. We need to invite.
No, Clive.
No, I think Neville would fetch more money than Clive.
We would fetch quite a pretty penny.
Quite a pretty penny, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would help us a lot.
Listen, Neville, can I put you down?
She would have buy me, man. Nobody not getting me. You can't owe me. You can't owe me. I say, I'll pay you when I'm not busy that day.
Don't like wimpy. All right, so who are we thanking for this now? Because without our sponsors,
without our sponsors, it wouldn't be possible. And we must say a big thank you to the Development Bank of Jamaica, and they have come on in a big way. And they're also bringing other agencies with them to activate to ensure that Jamaica can recover faster and better. We have the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, as I mentioned before. We have our faithful sponsors, Guardian General Insurance. They have been on, as long as I've been here, and I've been here now 14 years, I've seen Guardian General on Cross Country Invasion. We have Sunshine Snacks, always, willing and ready for the road. We have, we even have regional sponsors like Megamart. I think it's the first time Megamart is coming on in the way that they're coming. And so in regions 2 and 3, we will see them showing up in a big way. We'll be doing OBs at the Portmore Mega Mart as well. So shoppers can look out for that. And we'll be posting our schedules weekly in both the paper and on our social media platforms. Okay. So stay tuned, guys.
All right.
So it's not called Cross Country Invasion?
Cross Country Connect. We are connecting Jamaica.
All right. There you go.
Rebuilding together.
I don't feel we're going to invade your space still.
Well, a little invasion.
A little
invasion.
Invading to connect.
Right.
Marketing and Special Projects Supervisor at the RJRGLEANER Group and Nicarno Williams. Thanks for coming.
No problem.
Second edition of News in 5 comes up right after this break. We soon come.
Jamaica, get ready! Cross Country Connect is coming to a community near you from March 15 through April 11. Radio Jamaica 94 FM, Fame 95 FM, TVJ, The Gleaner, and The Star will be bringing the energy all across the island. Join your favorite personalities for live broadcasts, great music, giveaways, and real community vibes. Come out, connect, and be part of the excitement with your favorite media family. Cross Country Connect, coming to a community near you. Sponsored by Development Bank of Jamaica, Caribbean School of Medical Sciences, Seoul, Jamaica, Texaco, Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, and Guardian General Insurance Jamaica.
Circle them.